We've been doing it for a long time. We know a thing or two about second date updates, and we're going to help her out. Hi, Valerie. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
We're well. You've come to the right place.
Yeah.
So tell us about Andy. How did you meet, and how did the first date go?
Okay, well, I met Andy on Match, and we went Top Golf. One of the things we had in common on our profiles was that we love golf, so that seemed like a cool way to spend a couple hours to get to know each other. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I thought we clicked. I felt like we had a lot in common also outside of golf. We were sports fans in general. We like being outside. We love going to concerts. We both come from big families. He has 5 brothers. I have 3 sisters and 2 brothers. And we're both, middle children. So, the forgotten ones, quote unquote.
The forgotten ones.
That's
in the middle.
so funny.
Yeah.
I married a middle child, so.
And she has all kinds of issues because of it, right?
I'm with a middle child as well.
She says, look, they got all kinds of pictures of Mickey, the firstborn.
Yep.
You see any of me here? Nope. No, go ahead. Walk around the house. You won't find any.
Yeah. My partner has a really good relationship with his mom, though.
He's the oldest?
No, he's the middle.
Oh, he's the middle.
Yeah, I'm with the middle.
He goes
That's
against
unusual.
He does.
It just felt like there was potential,
Yeah.
And I thought he was feeling it too. We talked about getting together again, and I really looked forward to seeing him again, but I haven't heard a word, and I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, it is easy, though. And again, we've had a lot of second date updates where, but we had so much in common.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But was there chemistry?
Mm-hmm.
2 different things.
I thought we did. It felt like we had chemistry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how was it left then?
So we said goodbye. We didn't kiss because it just didn't feel like I want to rush anything. And
It wasn't, Top Golf wasn't romantic?
Parking lot at Top Golf.
I mean, I thought it was romantic, but, we said goodbye and I just haven't heard from him.
Okay.
Right. Well, why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll call him up and we'll see what he has to say.
Great.
Yeah, second date update continues next with Jeff and Jen. Cincinnati's Q102. Andy on Match, I believe, right? These are all blurring together.
Yep, I think so.
But here's what's great about Andy and Valerie is they have so much in common, but they're unique things. Like they both come from big families. They're both middle siblings. Not only do they both like sports, they especially like golf. So Top Golf seemed like a fun activity, which is what they did. Fun, maybe not the most romantic activity. So there was no kiss or anything exchanged, but she seemed to think there was chemistry. Just because, there's having a lot in common is good, but if there's no chemistry,
what are you going to do?
It's the difference between relationship and friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
True.
That's a fact right there. So we're going to call Andy and see if he felt the kind of chemistry Valerie was feeling because she hasn't heard from him since, and that's the name of the game on Second Date Update. You ready, Valerie, or is there anything else you want to add before we call him?
No, I'm ready.
Hello?
Hi, is this Andy?
Yeah,
Andy, it's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you?
Jeff and Jen. What's going on?
What's going on with you, bud?
This is a little unexpected.
We like to surprise our listeners, even the ones who only listen sometimes.
Well, what's going on?
Nothing. We spoke to a friend of yours who really enjoyed golfing with you and would like to hang out again. You remember Valerie? Top golfing.
Are you kidding? So this is like that second date update.
That's a second date update
got
right
it.
there.
Let's talk about a small world. Yeah, that's not going to work out.
Uh-oh.
Well, but you have so much in common.
Well, so I had planned on seeing her again, but I ran into a little snag.
Like another woman?
No. I was hanging out with my brother, and we were just talking about it. I mentioned I went to Top Golf, and I was telling him about Valerie. And, of course, he's like, is she hot? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, well, let me see your profile. I showed him. He just busted out laughing.
Oh, great.
He went out with her about 2 months ago.
Of course he did.
And they slept together. So
that's the problem with coming with a big family.
Yes, you end up dating the same people.
Makes the world even smaller.
There's a few brothers.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Oops.
Wouldn't have been my first guess, but I would have come around on that
Some
one.
brothers don't care about stuff like that, though.
True.
I know a
True.
few.
True.
They're like, dude, if I like her and she's hot, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it in the fam.
All right.
Oh, God.
I mean, I
I
just
know,
got a
people.
handshake in the parking lot of Topgolf.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Valerie?
What is your brother's name?
Joe, who works at GE, he came to your place. He told me all about your dog and your
Hello?
I don't know
your
who that
weird
is.
yellow leather furniture.
There have been so many.
I
All
know.
these little mundane details, but
I mean,
he shared a lot more, which I didn't want to hear. But I apologize for him.
oh,
He's a bit of a player. I mean, it's my brother. I know my brother. He overshares, and
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. A player for sure.
Okay.
He just doesn't overshare. He overestimates his abilities. And you can tell him I said that.
ouch.
So, I mean,
Yeah, I will. I have no problem with that.
Right, but there is that history there, nevertheless.
I mean, how would you feel going to dinner with the family and sitting across the table from Joe?
Well, now I know that if he's related to Joe, such a player, like I couldn't date Andy if he's related to, if his brother's a player like that.
you can or cannot.
Don't put that on me.
I cannot.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
I wouldn't
fair.
want to put myself in that position
Yeah.
Why did it not work out with the brother?
because he's a player and he couldn't continue what he promised.
Yeah, well, I mean,
If you know what I mean.
no, we know what you mean. But Andy even said he's a player. I mean, wouldn't that indicate that maybe Andy is of a different mindset than Joe?
Oh, like he recognizes that he's a player
the fact
and isn't
that he
like that.
recognizes it.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's not assume that that's a trait in the family.
Right.
Right.
You know?
Well, he never got back to me. He never called me back. So he's more concerned about his brother's opinion of me than he is of getting to know me.
Yeah, well, what about that, Andy?
No.
Would that be weird for you? Like you just said, that would make dinner conversations awkward.
Well, no, that would be weird. Who would do that? You're not going to come to my family dinner having been with my brother and we're together. Like that's.
Well, I guess that depends on the
once
brothers.
I found that out, I realized that just wasn't going to work.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the decent thing you could have done was let me know instead of leave me hanging.
Well, maybe I was a little shocked by it. I didn't,
Or
I
awkward.
wasn't trying to.
I don't want to date you again because you banged my brother.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been that easy, Jen.
It's
This is
true.
nothing against you.
This has got nothing to do with you.
I found out that you hooked up with my friend. Gotta go.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We appreciate you taking the call. Sorry, Andy.
Do you have any other brothers that
Yeah,
are out
sorry.
there dating?
He does. He's the middle. So maybe it's a
Yeah,
girl.
there's 3 others.
That's funny.
Sorry, Valerie.
It's fine.